I want to share a quick story with you guys that might give you a little bit of motivation and inspiration for pushing past all those trials and tribulations that you're inevitably going to go through. So, this morning, one of my earliest mentors, one of my first mentors, a guy named David, his team reached out to me the other day, I think it was like last week, and asked me if I wanted to be on a live Zoom call in front of his audience. And I thought to myself, that's pretty cool. I mean, but we had a really good conversation today. It was just the two of us chatting back and forth, talking about business, success, all that kind of stuff. And I just thought to myself, and I thought to all the people that are just starting out, that are just getting going in their online business ventures, or they're getting going in just their venture in general. They're looking for success. And what I want to encourage you to do is to continue to stay after it. Okay? I want to encourage you to never quit. And that was one of the things that he asked me at the end of the conversation. He said, "Would you have any advice for anybody?" And that was the one piece of advice that I would always give everybody. And I know it sounds cliche as shit, but I think the thing that separates me from the people that are not having success online is because I was too damn stubborn to quit. So I want to share a little bit more of this story, because I know I've shared a little bit of it, but I wanted to share even more of it today here on this video to hopefully give you some inspiration, because it's like literally a guy that I aspire to be like from the get-go. Like, he inspired me to keep pushing past my comfort zones and reach success. And his team reached out to me to want to talk to me, just have a one-on-one conversation. And it was just like, it was crazy, because I've always considered him like one of my earliest mentors, yet 8 years later, today was the first time we'd ever talked. Now, if you guys would like to watch this entire interview, it was about 45 minutes or so, I'd say. Let me know, type in interview in the comments down below, and I will send you the link if you want to go watch it. But let me kind of just explain this story a little bit more, okay? So I just graduated college, and I had to move back in with my parents. And actually, prior to that, the year before I graduated college, I was searching online, ways to make money, how to build my online business, and I failed miserably. I stuck myself in my room for the entire summer, neglected a lot of my friends, and nothing came from it. I bought a lot of courses, a lot of garbage courses that didn't help me in the least bit, and I kind of got frustrated and discouraged. And so then after I graduated college, I moved in with my parents, and I was trading the Forex market for a while. And somehow I kind of got sucked back into this online marketing stuff. I just always was watching YouTube videos, and all of a sudden, like, one caught my attention. I was immediately sucked back in. But that was when I met one of my other earliest mentors, and he really took a liking to me. And for whatever reason, he just really showed me the ropes, and it was just helping me with my mindset and what I really needed to do. And one of the things is just really taking action and really becoming a producer rather than a consumer. And that's what I did. I was constantly making YouTube videos, and then all of a sudden I got my very first sale. I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is real. This is real. And so then I kept taking action. I kept making a few sales. And then my mentor also said that I needed to get to the event in Chicago. And so I wasn't sure I should have done it. I actually was kind of resistant to it, because I was like, I'm not making that much money. I'm making some money, but it doesn't, like, I can't justify traveling to Chicago when I'm barely like surviving, living with my parents, right? Anyways, I did it. I figured out a way how to do it. I got to Chicago. I met my mentor. I got to see this guy Dave speak. I also saw a lady named Laura speak, and she just really inspired me. And I would say it was in that moment when I realized, like, I'm never going to quit. I'm never going to give up. I'm not going to quit ever. And I'm just going to keep pushing past. I don't care how hard it gets. I don't care how upset I get, how frustrated and beaten down I get about this stuff. I'm not going to quit, because her story just really inspired me. And in that moment, I decided I want to be that beacon of light. I want to be that inspiration for people that are just starting out, that are going through trials and tribulations. And I'm not going to inspire and motivate people by giving up, by quitting. It's not going to happen. So I made a commitment. I made a solemn vow to myself in that moment. I said, I'm never going to quit. I'm never going to quit. And I'm so thankful that I did, because it was actually a few months later, I had my first $10,000 month. I've done even bigger months than that. I've had I think my biggest has been at like a $25,000 month. And yeah, those numbers sound great and all, but it all starts with those little actions. Like, you don't get to 25K a month just like that. You have to start small. You have to make your first $25, $100, $1,000, and build your way up. And you never build your way up unless you really push past all those tough times and those moments of doubt that continually seep into your mind. And the only way that you get past that type of stuff is you really plug in with the people that are doing it, and you constantly just take action. You have to be a producer versus a consumer. And that's one of the biggest lessons my first mentors shared with me. So it was kind of an enlightening day, and it was a cool experience to actually literally have a conversation with one of my very first mentors. And he initiated the conversation too. He wanted to speak with me, and we had a great conversation, one of the better conversations I've had about marketing recently. And it was just almost kind of a surreal moment. Even though it was over Zoom, it still was really, really cool. And I just think back to myself 8 years ago, what if I would have known that this moment was coming, but then I just would have quit. You don't know what's coming for you. You don't know what's going to happen. There could be unlimited opportunities coming your way if you just push past the tough times. It's going to happen. Might not happen tomorrow, might not happen next week, but it will happen if you stay after it and you don't ever quit. So if you really want this stuff bad enough, start understanding why. Why do you want to do this stuff? For me, it was I wanted the freedom. I wanted to be an inspiration to people. I wanted to live life on my terms, and I was willing to do whatever it took to get there. So understand your why, understand why you're doing all this stuff, and then take action and never quit. Because it can happen. Definitely can happen. So I just wanted to share that little inspiration with you guys. Maybe you're going through some tough times right now. Maybe you'll go through some tough times in the future, and you can call back onto this story and help you with whatever your challenges is. Okay? Thanks for watching this video, guys. Again, if you would like me to send you the link to this full interview, let me know down in the comments, or I'll put it in the description as well. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Hopefully that helped you out a little bit. Let me know what you got most out of this video. Sometimes I kind of just make these off-the-cuff story style videos sometimes. Anyways, let me know if you guys like this. Let me know if you'd like me to do more of these type of stories, and have a wonderful day. Talk soon.